Operation Phoenix hectic review. I'm gonna get straight into this one, no fucking around. I'm just looking at these maps, giving them numbers, saying what I think about these maps. Let's have a look. CS Motel. This is some crazy shit. Only map in the game to have a Glock on the ground that you can take. I hear it's got unlimited ammo. I'm not sure if it's true or not. All of the rooms in this motel look more or less the same. You come into these motels, you're playing with a shotgun. Oh my god, this map is fucked. There's 2 levels of this shit as well. All the back of it is more the same. You got balcony, 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 maybe a ladder or something like this. Oh, there's a pool over on this side. Playing on this map is as strange as it looks, you know. Okay, people have got their shotguns, they're hanging around in there. People have got their ops, they're setting up from this point, looking out of the CTs or whatever. It wasn't unbalanced, but it was hectic, man. This is such a strange map. Over here in the corner is like a little diner kind of area. No one really ever played here because there's kind of not much point to use it to get over that way if you want to get like a safe push over to the right side of the map. But like, you know, this nice interesting bit of the map, it's just not really in the gameplay. So it's this is a map that really has to be played to be believed. I don't know, it's kind of weird, kind of good, kind of bad. I had so much fun playing this map, but it's not that good. 4 out of 10. CS Agency, the #1 most overrated map in the game, full stop. This is a map that boils down to CT's push and then get fucking owned on the stupid bit of staircase, which is easily some of the worst map design in Counter-Strike history. You can jump down, you can backstab people, there's a million spots to hide, oh man, this is a disaster. This bit of T-spawn is a legendary spot that you used to do the flashbang boost on. You can come up here and then you can shoot down at people on the map. Obviously it's all changed now, but that was one of the cool exploits once upon a time. On this map you can jump around the outside of the building like this. Hectic little jump there, man. Everybody and their dog loves the heck out of Agency and thinks it should be in every operation, but man, it is just not a good map. This map is 66% T-sided, and that is just not okay. This is the least balanced map from Breakout and previous. But heck man, this is just a piece of shit. It's kind of okay as far as hostage maps go, I suppose. Like, there's not many good ones, but man, Agency really, it's bad sidelines, a bunch of squares, super unbalanced, and you've only really got like 2 push options, which is that door, and they're hard enough to get to anyway. Bad map, 3 out of 10. Let's move on to the next one. CS Downtown. Whoever made this map was not thinking straight when they made this map. There is no way that you can put this map together in Hammer and think, yeah, this is going to be a nice, balanced, and easy and fun map. Okay, get this. This is CT spawn. That's the hostage rescue zone. It used to be the entire street, but they changed. This is how the cities pushed into the map. It's this. I'm not kidding. This is literally how you push into the map. There's a T standing here, there's a T standing here, there's a T standing in the bush, there's a T standing over there, T standing over there, one down here, and it's like, oh, it kicks out, motherfucker, got you. This is the stupidest push lane I've seen since Rush. Actually, this is older than Rush, but you know what I mean. There is also a back alley that the CTs can take, thank fuck, and it's like a little storage room, kind of boring, goes through there, whatever. Obviously, super T-sided, piece of shit map, no one likes it, I don't know what he was thinking. It's fun, but it sucks. I'm gonna give this map 2 out of 10. DR Lee, starting a tour from the T-spawn. You got a cool little mid area. You got a very basic kind of A long sort of going on. You got a B push that comes into like some tunnels, and then you go through some more tunnels, and then you come out into a neat, cute little bomb site. That's kind of fun. A bomb site's like a little fountain or something, and it comes out into this weird midsection. This is not a bad map. This is actually reasonably popular these days. You can find it on the community servers if you look around. But the best part of this, in my opinion, is this retake lane between A and B. This is some cool shit. If you're playing CT and you're retaking one of the sites, coming off the rotation, this is really fun to retake bomb sites on, man. I'm a big fan of this map. It seems to be kind of like well liked between the people that played it, which is not that many because, you know, it's Phoenix and it's old and it doesn't stand out visually. Anyway, Ali, it's a good map. I like this one. I'm gonna give him 7 out of 10. Cool stuff. Let's have a look at the next one. Man, oh man, what am I supposed to say about DE Cache, man? This is a legendary map for the ages. Like, I never used to like this map. I used to think it was kind of not vertical enough, too samey and too square. I used to think it was Dust 2 but done worse. These days I think it's Dust 2 but done way better because I don't like Dust 2 anymore. I think it's kind of shit. This is not a bad map. This is just tried and tested, absolute bare bones basic of Counter-Strike map design. Really playing it safe, but no mistakes were made really, I don't think. I think probably the worst thing about Cache is this spot here. I think this is stupid. I don't think it should exist. But yeah, there's not much I can say about this. This is all tried and tested and loved by the pros and this kind of thing, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not the one to criticize Cache. This is a nice map. I'm gonna give this one 8 out of 10. DE Favela. This is a weird one. Okay, this map was not popular at the time when I was playing Operation Phoenix. I didn't really play this map much, maybe 10 times at most. It was not popular at the time, people just didn't really like it, I don't think. It's kind of all samey looking, so it's hard to get your bearings. Bomb side A is fucked up because you've got like a normal head peek kind of push, and then you got this apps which has like a window up here, and then it drops into like a crouch sewer. I'll show you what I mean. Is this, right? This is weird shit, I don't get it. But not only that, I feel like this is the map that's been the most forgotten by everyone. I don't think I've ever heard anyone mention this map since Breakout, right? You know, obviously in Breakout people are like, oh, you know, last Operations map are better or worse than this one or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of a boring map. It's nothing special, it's just squares and too loud ambient noise, Brazilian flags. I don't know, it's okay, nothing really special, nothing great. I want to give this map 5, maybe 6 out of 10. It's okay. Seaside. Now this is a popular map, especially with the high ranked players in matchmaking. People love this. All the Supremes, all the Globals, they are going crazy about how good Seaside is. People want it back these days. You know how people want Fire and Tuscan and CPL and Mill or whatever the fuck. People want Seaside as well, those that played it. Which is some amount of people. This is probably the most popular map from Phoenix except for Cash. Even more so than Agency. It's a Dust 2 clone, very small, very small. Maybe the smallest map in the game besides Library. And yo, it's just fine, okay? It's nothing too blocky and square like Cash. It's got a little bit of character to itself. You know, there's like water death pits everywhere, which is kind of neat. The very worst thing about this map is the connectors. They feel kind of uninspired. This is just a room with a stair and then a room. Kind of boring to play, and honestly, this connector. This one here is not much better. You know, you can do some fucking cool stuff out in this little spot here, but that's about all there is to the connectors. Not a bad map, I quite like it. Big fan, would like to see it back again. Kind of a shame that I don't get to play it ever again, but oh well. This is Seaside. I'm gonna give this one 8 out of 10. Cool map. Okay everyone, brace yourself. It's CS Thunder. This map is fucked. You play on a big dam. I'm not bullshitting you right now. This is literally what the map looks like. This is where you play. You play here, you shoot out of that. City start on that end and they push this way, and you can imagine that the all% here just peaks, you know, half a minute into the match. Oh man, it's so stupid. But beyond that, there's all the stuff inside. Like this whole big reactor room, this cool thing up on top, inside corridors. Check out this room. This room is fucking, look how tall it is. Look, you can shoot up at that. That's a place that people can sit, right? And they have to crouch to be there as well, so they can't move. He will be up there. It's not too bad. I haven't had any like balance issues with this room specifically. But you come out here, and oh no, it's one of these things where they can see you first and you can't see them. It's where the hostages, so you have to go this way. This room sucks. This little orange archway here, this is maybe the worst thing that ever happened to CS Thunder. It's a bit of a shame. This is a really old map from like 1.1 or some shit like that. They got remade by H-Grunge or something like that, I think it was. It's got like a tall thing here. Map's huge. Maybe even bigger than DE Carlson from Breakout, I don't know. They're both massive maps. And it's got the house sign from Nuke, which I think is kind of cute. Yeah, weird map. Fuck, that's way too big. Fun to play, but obviously kind of not fun to play as well, because you rescue and you're like there and then someone ops you. Yeah, I want to give this map 3 out of 10. Very pretty, good potential, but it's shit. And that concludes all 8 maps that are in Phoenix. 8 is quite a few for an operation, but hey, the more the merrier, you know what I mean? So all of these maps add up. I'll give Motel 4, Agency 3, Downtown 2, Ali 7, Cash 8, Favela 6, Seaside 8, and Downtown 3. So that means overall, Phoenix is getting, let's get ready for it, 5.125 out of 10. Phoenix, just kinda okay operation, some good maps, and a bunch of shit ones. Okay, let's look forward to Operation Breakout, because we all know this is the most good operation with the most good maps. So I'll see you next time, Operation Breakout. Hectic review, have a look for that.